Alright, you guys, got the LT here. You got the kid welding up right here. I'm not going to touch because it's probably hot. Yeah, he snapped that off when we were trying to get the clutch back on, so he's just fixing her up.
Yeah.
I got the carb off. I put a 260 main in it. Hopefully that's good enough. I was riding it with that, and all of a sudden it started breaking up in the power band for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with it. But there's that, so we're going to get that all squared away. You also notice I painted my wheels, and plastics I'm going to paint. I'm over them. I'm over it. So they're going to be going white. Yeah, so we should have this thing just about ready, maybe, to ride and see what happens. But yeah, that's where we're at with this thing. It's looking really good, though. Alrighty, so we got it welded back. It's all welded back on. Clutch works. So there's that. Also, I made this little cover here. Mine's gone, so we made that because it wasn't on there. I was shooting oil. I forgot it was even off. But now I'm still having the same problem where I'm riding it, and all of a sudden it's starting to like break up and at full open throttle. So it's got to be something with my jetting. But yeah, so I don't really know yet. Also, my race plastic there, my race plate, I got to get my number on it. But I got to get this thing ready soon because we're going to be leaving for Majestic. Want to make sure she's all good and ready to go. But I don't know what's going on, so we're gonna mess with the jetting a little bit. I got a baggie of jets. Right now 260s in it. So we'll see what it wants because it's not running like it should. So we'll catch up with you then. Alright, I got Travis riding it to see what he thinks. First time I've ever actually heard it being ridden. See if he comes back. Yeah, so I don't know if you can hear in the video, but it says it's kind of breaking up pretty bad. So we got to see what's going on. Also, it's making a little bit of a weird noise. So yeah. What do you think?
These things are like hard to tell. I don't know. I think we had something with how big's the main in it right now?
260.
What and that you were running that?
I was running a 280 in the winter.
I want put a 280 back in it.
Okay. See what happens.
Yeah.
All right, I got him.
It was lean.
All right, let's. 260 is the small. It's the biggest I got after 280. I don't have a 270.
Okay.
So, guess we're gonna use a 280. All right, let's try this. I checked the jets. It looks clogged. Nope, still breaking up. Still breaking up bad. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's running bad. Back to the drawing board. I'll throw the 280 in it. Alright guys, it's the next day. I'm totally late to this video. I kind of got it running good and kind of gave up the recording. But I got... Where is it? No, wrong side. I got the little power valve cover on. See there? It looks actually like it's got the dial, but it doesn't. It's just all welded in there. It's just that's a washer and then an Allen key that we welded in to make sure it's all good. And I figured out why I was running like pure ass, and that is because, well, you see, I fouled the plug out, and yeah, that's the reason. So you'll notice I have the front fenders off. That's because they're hung up. You can't even really tell what color I'm doing them, but I'm doing them white. I was gonna buff them all out, make them look really good, but that is a lot of work, and I don't feel like doing it. So I got some plastic ultra high gloss whites, and that's what I really wanted to do on this thing, but I didn't want to spend $600 on plastics. So these ones are already kind of crappy plastics. These have holes where the guy drilled some screws into, so they're shot, and these ones are race cut, so they're shot from the get-go. So if it doesn't work, whatever, it is what it is. So I'm going to try to make the best out of it, but yeah, that's where we are. So we got the first coat done on this, and we'll get a couple more done, and she'll be good to go. Alrighty guys, here is, I just set this filthy dirty on here. That's what we're looking at with the plastics. I mean, they're not perfect. You can see some kind of flaws in it, but you know what, they're painted plastics. It is what it is. And then I've got some decals for it, which are these. The 250 ones off the 91 style. And they'll go there, and it'll look really cool. We got him cleaning the rear plastics. I gotta still yet to drill all these stupid things out, but she's looking really good, and she's running good. Sorry about the lawnmower, but yeah. Okay, don't mind the loudness, but see, I got this one painted up and on. I put these decals on, which I'm so happy about it. They just look, oh, it looks so good. But it really brings the yellow out in the frame. Obviously, I haven't done the rear ones. They're over there still. But things looking, it's coming together. Now, I've already scratched it right there. But what I'm going to do to fix that is I'm just going to get a piece of black vinyl and put it all in there. You'll never know. I definitely know this will get scratched. So if you're thinking about painting your plastics, well, it's not a good idea. But it's going to have to be a good idea for me right now, because it looks like, with those faded out plastics, it just looks like a cheap junk ATV. It doesn't look like I put as much as I put into it in there. I also got to figure out a solution to keep this thing on, because it likes to pop off. But yeah, and that's the new seat cover, so it all ties in. So it's looking really good. But yeah, we'll catch up when that's getting painted. Alrighty, so I sprayed these rear ones for the time. We drilled out all these, but the problem was that when they would drill out, it was getting so hot, and we just kind of cut holes in them, and we put these little covers there to try and cover it up so it didn't look like there was just holes in it. I mean, it turned out decent. I'm not done painting it. This is only the second coat, and I haven't done underneath, but this is how she's looking. Also, I don't know how far we've gotten on showing you the progress on this, but we got the decals on there, which will look so good on it. It just ties it all together. The yellow on there really goes well with the yellow on the frame. My powder coater did a really good job with matching them. Other than that, it's ready for the rear plastics once they're nice and dry, and she'll be up and ready to go for Majestic Trails this weekend. I'm not expecting this paint to hold up that long, but it's just kind of a band-aid, so I don't have to spend $600 on stupid plastics. But yeah, that's where we're at. I will cut to all of them being ready to go. Alrighty guys, there she is, all put back together with the seat on. As you can see, got all my parts on here, all the parts I used. Leyland powder coating, Hellbound all balls, and I can't pronounce it, Joka, I don't know. I really recommend him though. He did the front shocks amazing. So I highly recommend him, but man, I love the way this thing looked. If you look close, you know, it's not by any means good, but from here it just looks perfect. And I'm pretty happy with it. So now all I've got left to do is see that wheel right there. Yeah, I didn't do the bead lock like this side. And on the inside of this wheel, I didn't paint it like I did that one, so it kind of looks beat. So I got to paint that, paint the other wheel, and then she will be set. But there she is. Oh, I love the white. It really does bring out that frame. You also notice right there, I put my little sprocket cover on, because that's been missing. I finally got around to putting it on. But yeah, there she is, guys. I know it's not the best time to see it, but we'll throw in some glamour shots right about now. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for this video. In the beginning, wasn't running right. It was yellow. I was acting a little weird. We got that fixed. New plug. We got it all nice and good looking now, painted up. I forgot to paint that wheel. Ignore that. But it's looking really good. It's all jetted. New plug. It is looking fantastic. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe for more content, and have a good one.